What's going on, guys? It's Grant, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 5 things that every sneakerhead needs in their room. So with that being said, let's get into it. So for the first thing that every sneakerhead needs in their room, you're gonna need a way to store your sneakers. My favorite is these drop front boxes right here. As you guys can see, they're clear shoe boxes that fit the shoes perfectly. I got my wave runners in here right now and they fit perfectly. If you have a high top shoe, then you can put them in sideways. They have this door right here that clicks together. They do stack on top of each other, so if you have a bigger collection, then you can stack them up and make them look different. And since they're clear, obviously you can see which shoe you're picking out. And then put them up like this, they click together, and they're super nice. You can fill your whole wall with them. A lot of sneaker YouTubers get asked questions about these. Even though I've said it before, I'll say it again because so many people still ask me. You get these at the Container Store. They're about $10 a box, which is kind of a lot if you have a ton of shoes, but for $10, you're basically getting a nice way to store your sneakers and to present them. They do look really nice, as I said, once they're stacked up. So that's the first item that every sneakerhead needs, the drop front boxes from the Container Store. So if you store your sneakers like this in the drop front boxes, you might be wondering, well, where do you put the actual shoe boxes? And that's where this big metal rack comes into play. I got this at Home Depot, and as you guys can see, I have a ton of boxes. It goes all the way down to the floor. You guys can customize them however you want, so if you want these racks to be higher or lower, depending on how many boxes you have. I set mine to fit 2 rows of boxes on each level, and that's just a personal preference. I think it looks better like that. It's also a cool place to store like lanyards. I got this lanyard right here, different things like that. And it's just a really useful way to store your shoe boxes. Obviously, you don't need to store your shoe boxes. You could even store your shoes here. Just personal preference, I like to keep the shoes in these boxes and then the shoe boxes on this metal rack. There's a ton of different sizes for the metal racks, so just make sure when you order one, you know what size like it's gonna fit, because you could get one and it might come and it might be like this tall. So just make sure before you order, you know how big your room is, so you get one that fits. So yeah, item number 2, a metal rack from Home Depot. Okay, so for number 3 on the list, we have a bedside lamp. This one was sent over to me by LumiCharge. It has a ton of cool features that the average lamp doesn't. As you guys can see, we got the light right here. It has a cool bluish tint, but if you click this button right here, it also has a yellowish warmer light and then a regular white light too. Something super cool is that the buttons are actually built into the body, so it's super sleek and it's kind of like a touch screen. It also has a screen right here that shows you the time, the date, the day of the week, and the temperature, so that's super cool. The brightness of this screen can also be changed with the button right here on the side. One of my favorite features of this light is the built-in phone charger. As you guys can see right here, I have my phone right here, and when you plug it in, it charges just like that, and it stands up, so that's super cool. And something really cool is if you don't have an iPhone, you can change the charging type right here to an Android and a Thunderbolt charger. I'm gonna put the link down below to where you guys can purchase this. They also gave me a 30% off code, which is GrantBrady. So if you guys wanna save some money, then use my code. Their Instagram is LumiCharge. So yeah, at number 3, we got a bedside light. Alright guys, so for the 4th thing that everyone needs in their room, it's pretty simple and they've been on this whole time. If you guys haven't guessed it yet, I got the remote in my hand, and you guys can see behind me, we got the LED light strips on the top of the walls. As you guys can see, I have mine just rotating through the colors right now. The ones that I got came with a remote. I know there's some that come with an app, but yeah, with mine, I can pretty much just go through the colors. I like to keep mine just rotating like that. I think it looks really cool. The ones that I have were about 60 bucks. As you guys can see, it goes all the way from there around. You might not be able to see it, but it stops about up here. They take up about half of my room, and I think it looks really cool. You can get super cheap options and then more expensive ones. I'd advise you guys not to go with the super cheap ones, just because when you get them, a lot of the lights probably aren't gonna work, and if they do work, they're not gonna last for a long time. So just spend a little bit of extra money and get the nicer ones. You obviously don't have to spend a ton just because they are lights, but it really does make rooms look a lot better. So yeah, number 4 on the list, LED light strips. So for the last and final thing that everybody needs in their room, this is not really just one thing, it's more of like a category. As you guys can see behind me, I have a poster, and basically this whole category is just accessories and posters to put on your wall. As I said, we got this huge one here. If I turn the camera, you guys can see 2 cause canvases and then a vape one. And then something super cool, if we turn the camera, we got this sneaker clock. Sorry for the reflection, but as you guys can see, it's just a regular clock, but instead of the numbers, we got shoes, Jordans 1 through 12. I don't actually have this one on right now, but it is super cool. I know there's different options too. Not only Jordans, I've seen some with LeBrons, Kobe's, KD's, and Off-Whites, and different things like that. So yeah, I'd say definitely get a clock. And then different posters you can get on eBay. I remember I got the Cause ones, I think they were like 10 bucks each. So yeah, that's the fifth thing, just different posters and accessories that you guys can put up on your wall. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big like, subscribe if you haven't already. A lot of you guys are watching my videos and aren't subscribed, so just go down, click the subscribe button, follow me on Instagram at GrantBrady-Lopez. I'll put the link down below as well. Boston Got Soul is next weekend, so if you're gonna be there, I'd love to meet you guys. Come say what's up, hop in the vlog. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. If you guys are watching this far in the video, just comment room, just to confuse everybody else.